stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Condors and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Condors offense will take the field first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Defense all over it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure he was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and fortunately ended up losing yards.
Long way to go on second down. They'll run him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. All the way back to the 15. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Oregon's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And let's say hello to Caleb Hawkins, an incoming transfer out of the portal from North Texas. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground.
And he has been as advertised. You're talking about him being a star coming into the season, and through the first part of the season, he's toting the mail. He's doing it all for this squad. Last week you saw him put up big numbers. It starts and ends, handing the ball to the running back, setting the tone, Jesse, for this offense.
He looks bigger and faster to me, and I wasn't sure he could be that after how good he was a season ago. But this guy spent a lot of time in the gym and out running in the offseason. And the incredible part is he's putting so much production out every single game. When the defense knows he's getting the ball each and every play, it still doesn't matter. At this point, nobody can stop him.
The run inside. It's Hawkins. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tough run here, it's Hawkins. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moves the pocket, it's Underwood. It's complete! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Pulls it. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? This time they'll throw it. Touchdown Ducks! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Trying to get the corner. Breaks the tackle. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds onto that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And it'll be the Condors will line up to punt it away. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Changing the routes with his receivers. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sends it back in motion. Throwing, Underwood. Out wide left, it's Johnson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. To the air, it's Underwood. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. Got the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards. It's okay. I feel like now, today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Ducks will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. On his way back to the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Here on the Condor sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately went up in arms, yelling, screaming. They are so excited for their running back, and they will continue to ride his energy here today as he makes more school history. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. To the air. It's right. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. First play of this drive comes from the 27. And the RPO got it. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running inside. It's Hawkins. Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. The 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Underwood unleashes to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Oregon. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. He'll bring it out. It's and the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Condor sideline, during that last drive, their starting quarterback set a new school record for passing yards, and the sideline made sure to celebrate him. There is so much energy, enthusiasm. They're patting him on the back, patting him on the helmet, guys. He's had to leave his helmet on because he's getting so much love and congratulations. We'll see if he can go back out there and make even more history here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking for the edge. Quarterback keep. He'll pitch it. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Condors will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Trying to take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Here's Underwood to throw. Under pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Keeps it himself. Pulls it and runs it again. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And it'll be the Condors will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Right back to it. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Here on the Condors sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. The Condors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Hand it to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Oh, pressure's coming. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And it'll be the Condors send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in at the 25. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go play action. Bryce Underwood rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Hawkins. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 1st down from the 43. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
On the option. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go, and this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
The Condors are in the hurry up.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught, and he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And it'll be the Condors decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, here on the Ducks sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other.
Makes a grab on the shot. He's loose. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Oregon. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season.
Man, you talk about flipping the field in a hurry. Maybe you're thinking run the football, create a little space for my offense. No, they're taking shots way down the field, 98 yards to the house. What a huge play for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Condor sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Fires on the move. And he gets rid of it.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline. They've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
Holly, what update do you have on that?
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game. But they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Throwing, Underwood. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Ducks! What a grab in the end zone for 6.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. First up, a look at James Madison taking on the number 8 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach coming out of the locker room. Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him. They expected big things out of him, and he has shown that he is capable so far here in this game. They want to continue that momentum behind the strong running game of his first half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Underwood. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Going to throw it deep. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Ducks!
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Running behind that left side. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Trying to make one miss. And they'll stop him right there on the return. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Ducks sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Hits inside. It's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. He's at the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Nowhere to go. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the tight end. The fake wants to throw. Rushes on. And down he goes. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. From the gun, it's Stevens. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, and you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Look out! And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. The Condors line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Underwood on the play action. Still looking to his right. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Ducks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pulls it on the option. Now the pitch. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back. Bring it back.
As a quarterback,
Bringing it back. He's got enough. He's inside the 40. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Offense lining up for a first down play. Motion from the back. Here's Underwood to throw. Moving out to the right. Fires downfield. Complete in the middle. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
They want to run this quarterback. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Hands it off. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long right here. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And it'll be the Condors will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute those.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Gets the back moving. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Hauls it in.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fresh set of downs going up top. Stepping to the right. Reels it in. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Snapped it in the shotgun. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. Touchdown, Oregon! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Number 39, set to kick this one off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Trying to get the corner. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Tight end now in motion. They give it to him again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
Plows through the defense. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Condors will call on their punt team. Searching for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for Rome. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking for the edge. Pulls it on the option. Keeps it on the ground. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Knocked down immediately.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big...
Picked off! A turnover in their own end!
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up. Touchdown Ducks! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Rolls and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And it'll be the Condors will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They're going to run it to the right. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It's 3rd and 5. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.